enjoy the show. Action.
The name on my door says it all. Rumpelstiltskin Private Eye. I'm the one that people turn to when they're in a jam. That crazy wolf who burned down those pigs' houses, I caught him. When Jack stole the giant golden egg-laying hen, I tracked him down. But, of course, things always don't go so smoothly. Take my last case. What started out as a good mystery, almost ended up being the dungeon. All because the captain of the captain of the guard, Miller's daughter, and a whole lot of straw. It began on a rainy Friday afternoon, I think. I was watching an old Sherlock Holmes movie on TV. The Miller walked right to my door. I recognized him right away. He and his daughter had been on the news a lot lately. Rumor had said she'd been spinning straw into gold for the king. I didn't believe that for a minute. I'm looking for a private eye. Let me have a seat. I poured the Miller a glass of soda pop. He was a scrappy-looking man, clothes patched and double patched. The Miller sipped his drink and sighed. I'm looking into my daughter. I whistled. The king was a little greedy. He said he'd marry anyone who could increase his stash of gold cash. Still, he was a nice guy, and I had trouble believing that he would kidnap anyone. And your daughter really spins strong too? The Miller shook his head. Of course not. What kind of fairy tale do you think this is? Then why would the king kidnap her? Well, the Miller said, looking a little sheepish, I was going with the captain of the palace guard, and I happened to mention how intelligent my daughter is. How beautiful she is, how. He paused. How she can spin straw into gold. Next day, she was gone. I groaned. There's no telling how many kids have gotten into trouble because their parents brag a little bit too much. I guess the captain told the king what I said. The Miller concluded. Can you get my daughter out of the castle? I thought about it. I'd had to run into the captain's guard before caught him taking a bribe from his cousin's boots. Didn't surprise me that he's all mixed up. But why would the king keep the Miller's daughter in the castle if she couldn't spin straw into gold? Surely he didn't have discovered the fact by now. I told the Miller I'd take the case. I loved a good mystery, and this one was a puzzler. I shook hands with the Miller and then ran to the castle. It was still raining, but I figured, hey, this will save me the trouble of bathing tonight. I stopped at the guardhouse by the drawbridge. My friend Happy was on too. She and I had been the first real short people to make it through the Guard Academy. After I quit to become a private eye, Happy stayed on as King Lucian. He said being a castle guard paid better than working for Snow White. It was easier than being self-employed like me. What's up, Matt? Happy asked. I need to see the king. Got in case that involves Happy shook his head. No can do, bud. The captain of the guard said no one gets in today. And I'm doing just what he said. The captain's got a major case of hay fever, and is it a nasty? Now, why would hay fever be bothering in the castle? Happy grinned. The captain found someone to spin straw into gold for the king. His Highness was so excited he ordered us to bring him every bit of straw in the kingdom. One of the 3 pigs came by today and yelled at me because we even took down his straw hat. Can the Miller's daughter really spin straw into gold? I asked. Happy nodded. Seen it myself. Straw goes in the main storeroom at night. Gold comes out the next day. The king's making a bundle. I was just about to ask Happy to let me in the castle, snoop around, when the captain of the guard appeared. What is he doing here? I'm looking for the Miller's daughter. I said.
Have you seen her?
The captain glared at me. As he leaned close to me, I caught a whiff of him. P.U. His uniform was filthy and he smelled like rotten fish.
I don't talk to little kids like you, Rumpelstiltskin. Rumpelstiltskin. The name's Rumpelstiltskin. Whatever.
The captain has never been able to remember my name.
Why? Where's the miller's daughter? Captain, follow your orders. No visitors.
He walked back into the castle. Happy sighed. He didn't like the captain either.
Where's the miller's daughter? She's in the storeroom.
But you'd better stay away. You get anywhere near her and the captain will be after you like a big bad wolf.
I thanked Happy and then walked away. Things just didn't make sense. No one in the castle to see for myself, but how? The castle walls were 40 feet tall. The rain made them as slick as ice. I looked down at the boat and saw water shooting out from a drain pipe. Bingo, I thought. Every room in the castle had a large drain on the floor to let the water out. Later that night, after the rain stopped, I swam across the moat and squirmed like a worm through that drain pipe. Talk about dusting mushy garbage and rats everywhere. I even got a bath with some old fish stew dumped down the drain. Soon the drain pipe widened into sewer. It was so dark to stand there. I had to feel my way along the sewer wall. Suddenly, I stumbled over some heavy bags of trash. One of the bags slumped onto me as I went crawling through the muck. I wiggled out from under it and kept creeping along. Eventually, I found the pipe leading to the storeroom. As I eased up the room's drain cover, it clanked softly on the stone floor. Who's there? A voice snapped. I looked around and saw a young woman sitting by the spinning wheel in one corner of the room.
My name's Rumpelstiltskin. I'm a private eye. Your father sent me to help you.
Great.
I thought I'd be stuck in here and not so happily ever after.
Suddenly, she wrinkled her nose. You! She said, waving her fingers at me.
Yeah, well, really like rescues tend to be messier than in fairy tales.
I crawled out of the drain and stood up.
The cleanest escape would be out the window.
As I approached her, then it hit me. The miller's daughter had supposedly been spinning straw into gold all night. There was no gold, only a little straw in the room.
Aren't you missing something here? Where's all this straw and gold?
Oh, the captain already stashed the straw for the gold. Well, suppose you'll be taking the blame for that.
Blame for what? I thought. Suddenly, an alarm went off in my head. I'd been set up. I tried to run, but the woman grabbed me. She, a full 2 feet taller than me, and
I've got the thief.
she yelled, tightening the grip of my neck.
Guards, guards!
No,
I choked.
I'm here to help you.
I don't need help. I'm going to be the queen.
I couldn't believe my ears. Before I could say anything, the storeroom door opened, and in walked the captain of the guard and his
Looks like we've caught a thief.
the captain said.
I'm not a thief.
The captain chuckled.
You made it easy, Rumpelstiltskin.
Rumpelstiltskin. The name's Rumpelstiltskin.
Whatever. The captain said. He pulled out a handkerchief and sneezed.
Anyway, I knew you couldn't ignore a good mystery.
What's going on? Tricking the king into believing the miller's daughter can spin straw into gold? Is it going to do anything for you?
The captain laughed.
We'll see. Arrest him.
Gee, I thought the wicked witch hadn't got anything on the sky. Still, you don't get to be PI if you can't improvise. I pushed my shoe into some straw and other guards tried to help him.
Go look, baby, then.
I said to the miller's daughter as I stomped on her foot. She screamed and let me go. Get him! The captain gasped. But I was already jumping. It was 40 feet down, right, into the moat. Looks like I was finally getting my bath. I pulled myself out of the water and ran for my life. The next morning, I was on the lawn. I hit on an apple tree in old McDonald's farm, listening to my Walkman. The radio was full of news about me stealing 20 bags of gold from the king's treasury. I groaned. That was a good scam. The captain was stealing gold from the treasury to convince the king and the miller's daughter to turn straw into gold. And me accused of robbing the treasury, it would be hard to prove that no new gold had been added to it. Instead, the miller's daughter would marry the king, and the captain would gain a fortune making his gold and gold. And I'd be the one I'd be on my way to the dungeon. I wanted to scream. I couldn't let the captain get away with it. But what could I do?